Alright, so this might be a crazy assumption to make, but I'm just gonna assume that most of you guys watching this know who Lindsay Phillips is, the girl who took a walkable amount of meat in one sitting. Now, for those of you who don't know who this is, honestly, good for you. You're probably employed. But if you are interested in knowing who this is, I pretty much just said it. Lindsay Phillips is a woman who decided to sleep with over 100 men in 24 hours. We actually did the calculations to find the overall meat mileage of this session, I guess you could say, and it turns out that this chick took damn near a mile of meat in one sitting. Alright, so we already know that the average penis length is 5.1. Multiply that by 100, we got 510 inches. But now this is the hard part, okay? Because each guy had about 2 to 3 minutes with the girl, which means we have to figure out the stroke per minute ratio. But the reason that's so difficult is because there's a million different factors that come into play. Okay, first of all, you have the skill level of the wielder of the meat. Like, does this guy fuck? Does he know what he's doing? You also have the athleticism. Like, is this guy an athletic dude? Can he go a while without stopping? You feel me? And don't even get me started on proper nutrition, pre-game preparation, longevity. Lindsay Phillips is also a very skilled bop, okay? Do these guys have the Mamba mentality? Can they rise up to the moment in crunch time? There's a whole bunch of factors that come into play. So, for the sake of the video, we're just gonna assume that Lily Phillips fucked a bunch of Derek Whites. Now, why did I choose this guy? Because he's good, but he's not like that. Don't get me wrong, the guy's a fucking legend. Derek White is him, but he's not Jason Tatum, alright? He's not putting up 30. But whenever you're tired and need a break, he will come off the bench and consistently put up a solid performance, which is perfect for the situation. Now, how am I gonna implement Derek White into the stroke per minute ratio? I have no idea, but Derek White averages 13 points per game and 4 assists, okay? 13 times 4 is 52. There's 60 seconds in a minute. If you're going at a consistent pace and fucking her normally, not like a fucking jackrabbit, I think 52 is a realistic amount. So each dude had about 2 minutes. Multiply 52 by 2, that's 104 strokes. Multiply that by 510, we got 53,040 inches. That is a copious amount of penis. Now we need to get the feet. Divide that by 12, we got goddamn 4,420. A mile's got like what, 5,000 feet? Divide that bitch, we got 0.88 miles of dick. Really think about that distance for a second, okay? I did the calculations already. That's over 15 football fields. Like, really think about that, okay? 15 football fields. This bitch is a goddamn Honda Accord. Saquon Barkley led the league in rushing yards this season, and she took more dick than he ran the football. Now, if you think that's the worst of it, you're wrong, because the same woman, Lindsay Phillips, has stated that after doing 100 men, she now wants to sleep with 1,000 men. Now listen, okay, usually I try not to judge people for how they use their free will. If you want to destroy your vaginal anatomy with 1,000 different men, go for it, be my guest. But even this chick doesn't want to do it, okay? She literally cried after sleeping with 100 men, saying it was fucking traumatizing. So it's just like, why? You know, no one's asking her to do this. No one is telling Lindsay Phillips to go sleep with 1,000 men in one sitting, and you literally fucking cried last time, so what makes you want to do it again, but 10 times more? Now, when it comes to the adult film industry and these actresses sleeping with copious amounts of men in short stints of time, there's actually another competitor in the arena. She might be a familiar face. I would like you guys all to meet Bonnie Blue, a professional vagina. Just like Lindsay Phillips, she is also an adult film actress, but she beat her to the punch and slept with over 1,000 men in 24 hours before Lindsay Phillips. As a matter of fact, she actually did it in 12 hours, okay? This chick is the Usain Bolt of trains. Now, if you're wondering as to why she would do this, vibes. That's literally it.
And you're definitely gonna do this?
Yes.
Why?
I just want to.
This is why I stopped being a bop. Way too many sweats. Now, at this point in the video, you're probably wondering, why is he talking about these girls? Okay, he's literally already made 2 videos on them. And that is because recently I found out that Lindsay Phillips and Bonnie Blue have beef within the adult film industry. And after looking into it and researching, it is the funniest shit I have ever seen. Because it is quite literally porn star beef, okay? They are arguing about who is the bigger whore, whose vagina is more free. And it's like, dude, this is 2025, right? We got the bop wars before GTA 6, okay? You got Lindsay Phillips as Anakin Streetwalker, and fucking Bonnie Blue is Dick Vader. Now, if you're wondering as to where this beef all started, it is because Bonnie Blue accused Lindsay Phillips of stealing her idea. That idea being sleeping with 100 men in 24 hours. And I guess Bonnie Blue saying this hurt Lily Phillips' status as a bop, because she then clapped back saying that she would sleep with the entire British Army. And for those of you who don't know, there's over 100,000 people in the British Army. We're not even gonna try to calculate the meat mileage on that one. But hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say here. Pretty much, these two are just trying to out out bop each other. But if we're being totally honest, I don't think they're actually beefing over who's the biggest slut. It's actually pretty obvious as to what's going on here. Bonnie, Blue, Lily Phillips, and just about every other OnlyFans model knows that the more relevant and viral you are, the more money you make. And what's the best way to go viral? Saying and doing crazy shit like fucking 1,000 men in 24 hours. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that Bonnie, Blue, and Lily Phillips are just using shock value to stay relevant. And when it comes to being an OnlyFans model and using shock value, it's pretty much just dehumanizing yourself. And I mean, you can see it right in front of you. This bitch is talking about fucking 1,000 men and the entire British army. Like, what are you even saying? But listen, okay, when it comes to shock value, it gets to a point. Sometimes you just take it way too far, and I honestly think that these two, they fucking took it way too far. After sleeping with over 1,000 men in 24 hours, Bonnie Blue then announced that she may be pregnant. But remember, these two are competing for the Jerkmate National Championship, so what does Lily Phillips do? She also gets fucking pregnant. The clit riding is fucking crazy. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, at what point is this just fucking immoral? Like, I'm sure both of these women are lovely ladies and they would be great mothers, but it's like, are you having a baby because you actually want a baby or because you just want the shock value, you know? And if that's not the case, who the fuck's the father? Like, this is a generational talent we're talking about, okay? Bonnie Blue slept with over 1,057 men, okay? She hit 1,000 and said, fuck it, give me 57 more. That right there is Mamba mentality. Like, think about all the ethnicities in that motherfucker, okay? Black, white, Asian, and they're all racing to the same egg. Like, I'm being so serious, too. All the sperm from different backgrounds fighting for the spot, dude. This bitch had the goddamn Olympics in her vagina. Whoever wins that race is, like, destined to be the president of the United States or something. He's the chosen one. Like, if she tries to abort that baby, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. You ever see that video of Michael Jackson just calmly putting down the shooter's gun? That's what the baby would do. He would just pop out of her vagina and slowly put down whatever abortion tool the fucking doctor uses. What am I saying? Holy shit. As a matter of fact, speaking of the child who is existing because of this pregnancy, that fucking sucks for him, right? Like, dude, it's one thing for your mom to be an adult film actress, but for your mom to be the woman, not any woman, the woman who slept with 1,000 men in 24 hours, like what the fuck do you even do? Like, dude, forget any clever insult or joke. Everyone's just gonna be like, yo, isn't your mom that girl? Like, that fucking chick who decided to fuck 1,000 dudes? Like, you see what I'm saying? Aren't you the kid whose porn star mom literally live streamed your birth? I'm not kidding, by the way. She literally said she's gonna do that. Like, at what point is that immoral, you know? Especially if she's just having the baby for clicks and views, which I think we can confirm after finding out that she's gonna live stream the goddamn birth. By the way, I'm editing right now. That's why I'm shirtless. And then you got Lily Phillips, who's doing the exact same thing because she did it first. Like, Bonnie Blue might just be pregnant, but you can't tell me that this chick isn't just doing it for shock value, right? Like, she literally got pregnant right after this girl. And it's like, in my head, I'm just thinking, is this immoral? Is this wrong? Like this kid is gonna have a very, very tough life, and I hope that you are birthing him because you actually want him. Like, you know, it sucks, you know, porn stars' kids, they're always gonna get bullied, but, like, if a porn star wants to have kids, she should have kids, right? But like, literally, like, if you're having a kid because you want to be more viral and increase your career and get more clicks and views, that is so fucking immoral, especially because of the quality of life he's gonna live. It's arguably immoral to have a kid as a porn star regularly, but to have it out of views and clicks and to also be the one girl who slept with 1,000 men in 24 hours, you know, it's just, damn, it's just a double-headed fucking snake, triple-headed sword, double-edged sword, I don't even know. All I'm trying to say is, as funny as the bop wars is, it's like, at this point, now kids are getting involved, dude. Like, that's not okay. That's crossing the line. That's immoral, you know? Like gooning and kids and porn stars should not be in the same mix, you know? Especially if it's, like, if you're a porn star and you have a kid, you should be keeping that motherfucker as far away from your career as possible. Like, and you should identify that and acknowledge it because you're a mature adult, you know? Not announce it out of shock value so you can get more people to subscribe to your OnlyFans. You feel me? Like, just imagine being that kid, okay? Not only does your mom belong to the fucking cement, but she also live streamed your literal birth for shock and monetary value, okay? That is cold. Like, that just has to be one of the most embarrassing and inconvenient situations just ever. As the angry Asian once said, I'd rather listen to a fucking DDG song. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be the video, guys. I think I covered everything I wanted to say. Moral of the story, know when it's time to call it quits, okay? You know, everything's fun and games up until you get pregnant because you're a fucking OnlyFans model trying to make money. You know, that's immoral, all right? Don't have fun in games, you know, fuck around, do whatever you want, but don't be immoral and bring kids into it. That's the lesson of the story today. But yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. Like what? And yeah, that's it. Just go sub to my channel and join the Discord and everything in the links down below. Peace out, love you all, bye. Sub to my channel.
Too shicey, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really